Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Hope you had a great week last week as the market gave us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on. In this video, I want to talk about my analysis for GBPUSD and GBPJPY. And as usual, I'm starting off with the weekly time frame and then we'll work our way down to the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, price is currently at support level. This week finished strongly bearish because of the news happening in Europe. And as you can see here, when price got to this resistance area, there were a lot of rejections around that resistance area. I can see 1, 2, 3, and on the third rejection, price pushed all the way to the downside down to this support level. Tried to close below it, but there was this massive rejection as well here. I mean that there were a lot of buyers waiting in this area to push back up. So that's what we can see on the weekly time frame, currently at weekly support level. When we get to the daily time frame, we can see again here at support that price is currently forming this sort of inside bar. And you know what we'll be doing in the upcoming week is to trade this inside bar. Inside bar basically means you have this strong bearish candle followed by this smaller candle that forms entirely inside the body of the bigger candle. So this being the baby bar, the mother bar, and this being the baby bar, just like a modern child, so, or like a woman carrying a pregnancy, with this baby bar being like the pregnancy, also known as the Aramai candle. So we're going to trade that in the upcoming week, and that's how we're going to take our trades. So the way I trade the inside bar candle is normally I put my like a line on the high or the close of the inside bar, okay, of the smaller one, and I put my line again on the open of the inside bar. So you put one below, another one high, and the way you trade it is if the next candle to form closes that's on the daily time frame, closes above this red line, then most likely the trade will continue in the up direction. And if price on the daily candle, on daily time frame, as you can see, closes below this line here, then price will most likely continue to the downside. So that's how we'll trade the inside bar. But generally looking at this, I would say my bias is more bullish. I'm expecting for price to continue to the upside, and if that happens, then we'll be getting something like a double bottom pattern on this particular trade. So this is what I'm expecting to happen. It doesn't mean that it will happen, but the probability of that happening for me, I think, is quite high as well. If we go to the 4-hour time frame where I normally take my entry, the reason why I'm expecting more bullish run again is just because of this candlestick here. Okay, this candlestick here shows this massive rejection over here, which for me indicates that there are a lot of buyers in the market, and then which ended up pushing price up. This trade here was the one I took this past week where we gained about 160 pips on that move. I'll just take that out. Yeah, so because of this bullish pin buy here, it's one of the strong indications why I think price would most likely close above this red line when we look at the daily time frame. I mean, so again, if you even go to the smaller time frame, we can see that again price is ranging just within this area. It's from this lovely engulfing candle here. I'm expecting price to break above it, like I said, on the daily time frame. And if we go down to back to the daily time frame, like I said, a close of a candlestick just above here, if the next candlestick forms and closes above somewhere there, then we should be expecting price to continue to upside. Even if there is some retracement there, then they will look to take our trades there on the close of that daily candle. Okay, and then our stop loss will just be below the low here. I'm expecting to take our candle all the way up here, or even to this trend line here in the 2:1 risk reward ratio, looking for around 200 pips on that particular move. So that's what I'll be expecting for this GBP USD in the upcoming week. So that is this lovely move to the upside here. So if you're already in this move, if you're in a sell, I would say manage your trade very well or end up taking profit, because I expect price to continue to the top. And if you're in a buy already, then good for you. And then let's expect price to move up to the 1.365 level. And if you're not yet in any trade, then you wait until there is a break above or below this area, and then we take it the trade to either direction depending on what happened. But my bias is more towards the upside. So that's been my analysis for GBP, JPY, USD. Next, I'll be talking about my analysis for GBP, JPY, and again, I'll be starting off with the weekly time frame, and then work my way down to the 4 hourly time frame. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, price seems to forming this double top pattern. Price got down to this support level here, back up to resistance, and the price pushed all the way down to support level here, which is the neck, and formed this sort of rejection. Okay, so what I'm expecting is possibly a continuation to the downside and to complete this head double bottom pattern back down to the support level here, which has been tested, and then we would see how price reacts here. If price gives us a bullish signal, then most likely we'll be taking the buy trade to the upside, and if price breaks and closes below this support level, then we'll be taking our sell trade. But for now, this is what I'm expecting price to continue to the downside. It may not happen, but again, that's where my bias is. And if price does continue to the downside, I'm not going to take my sell trade from here. I'll wait for the break of this support level before I look for any sell trades. And I'm not going to buy GBPJPY unless there is a break of this level here. So if price ranges in between, or unless price gives us a good signal to buy or to sell up here or to buy down here, that's when I will now decide to trade the range. Or however, I'll wait for the price to get to these significant areas here before, that's this resistance level here and the support level here, before I make any decision to trade. If we go to the daily time frame, you can see the trade that we took for GBPJPY again around 240 pips on that particular move. It was a very good trade, and particularly a very good week, to be honest with you. Again, like I was saying, on the higher time frame, we can see price moving here to resistance, then back down to the support to resistance. And like I was predicting last week, for price to break this trend line, retest it, which it did, and then price came all the way back down here. And again, I'm still expecting price to break this, give us a retest here, and then continue to the downside. And I would only sell on the retest if price gives me a sell signal there. If price doesn't give any sell signal, then I wouldn't bother selling. I'll just wait. Again, we can also decide to trade the inside bar on this candle and then place our high on the close here and our low on this candlestick here as well, and see how what happens in the upcoming week. But again, that'll be a bit risky, and that wouldn't be a high yielding trade. A high yielding trade would be if we wait for price to get here and see how price reacts, or wait for price to get to the top here and see how price reacts to that level. But again, for GBPJPY, personally, I won't trade it until price gets to this significant area here, the this resistance level up here with the blue zone, or the red zone here in this support level. And if there's a break here, then I'll take my sell to the downside. But if price gets here again and gives me a bearish signal, a bullish signal, then I may buy the trade. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that indeed price gave us this bullish signal. And like I was saying before, with engulfing candles or with candlestick patterns, they're very strong signals whether to buy and sell. And here you can see this engulfing candle here, and then followed by this up move. Price retraced a little bit, formed another engulfing candle, and now this up move again. So it's very possible that price could continue all the way to the top. And then if price does, like I said, you can decide to trade the 1 hour, the daily time frame, and that's the inside bar, and wait for price to close above the high of that candle. And if price closes above the high of that daily candle, then you can decide to take your buy trade and put in your stop loss just below the low of the daily candle, just somewhere around there. Okay. And yeah, so you just put it somewhere around there below the low of the candle here, and you put your price here, and then if price closes above this on the next candlestick pattern, then you can put you can take your entry on the closure on the daily time frame. But like I said, for me, I would be taking this straight. I will be patient, and I would wait for price to get to either this blue zone here, which is the resistance area, or price to fall back down to this red zone, which is the support area on the daily time frame. And if price gives us a sort of a bullish signal, if price falls down to this support level, then I will take the trade to the upside here. And if price gets to this level here, okay, to this resistance area and breaks it and retest this area, then I'll look for my bullish opportunities on the retest. And if price gives that bullish opportunity, then I'll take the sell. Then I'll take the buy trade to the upside. So those are the only times that I will decide to buy this GBP JPY. The only time I'll decide to sell this GBP JPY, however, is if price gets to this resistance area and gives me a bullish signal, then a bearish signal, sorry, then I would sell to the downside. Or if price decides to break this support level over here, then I'll wait for the retest and then take my look for my sell trade and take it to the downside. That is when I'm going to sell. So basically, this has been my analysis for GBPJPY and GBPUSD. I hope this video has been very helpful. If it has, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright.